So as you can see, this is the iPhone Air. This is the flip phone, okay? And today I actually will do a little comparison between the iPhone and the Samsung phone. This chapter, we will talk about what are the things that Samsung can do, but iPhone cannot do. And I'm not gonna use something really high-end or something super high-end. We're not gonna compare with this, but we will compare just a Flip 7 versus iPhone Air. What are the things that Samsung can do, but iPhone cannot do? If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And I'm going to do the comparison right now. So what are the things that Samsung can do, but this one cannot do? So let's get started. So first of all, we will do a little comparison on the split screen. So let's just say when I turn on like say an app, and now when I want to do a split screen, I just need to press this button, and then I can turn on another app. Okay, so this is actually very useful when you actually doing something. Let's just say I'm watching YouTube. I just want this play at the background. Let's just say I want music, okay, play from the background. And now I just want to do something else right here, right? And I just want the music just play at the background, and then that's it. Or I want to watch something else, right? Yet I can use two apps at the same time. However, as you know, as we all know, there is no multi-windows on the iPhone, okay? So let's just say if you're watching a video, let's just say we watch YouTube, okay? And now let's just say someone is texting you. What will you do? You have to exit your YouTube and then go to your texting, and then now you can do your texting. And that's very inconvenient because I don't want to stop my video, but however, this is the only way you can reply your message. Then you can go back to your video and start playing again. So this is one of the very disadvantage because I've been using like this for the longest time. In addition, let's just say if I want, let's just say I want to do editing, okay? Now I want this to be a multi-window, a mini window. I can go like this. Let's just say I have to do something else, okay? I have to do Uber Eats, okay? I want to order something. I can put this on the side, okay? Or I can minimize the screen. Yet, okay, there's an icon right there. And then I can do anything else. On here, if you, let's just say if you do like some type of editing, you have to completely quit the whole thing. Now, when you go back in, it will reload the app. So it's going to take so much time. But when I go back in here, I can easily go back right there. Let's just say I need to upload this or export this video. I can just go like this and press export, and then I can put this on the side. But in here, you have to watch the video export, finish exporting, then you can do anything else, right? That is very inconvenient. In addition, on an Apple, every time when you want to install certain app, they need your Face ID to verify, they need your password to verify. And I'm not sure why, when you're already using your Face ID to unlock the phone, why do you need another verifications when you're downloading an app? And every single 15 minutes, because that's the only way to do it, every single 15 minutes, they have to reinsure again. So it's kind of quite annoying. On the other hand, on the Samsung Galaxy phone, they do not have that problem. You just press install and that's it. And sometimes you can see it takes a long time to install, and I'm not sure what are they verifying, but this is just a CapCut, but from my app store. And yeah, this is actually paid. In here, I can download APK and then I can make it everything for free. But in here, everything has to pay. So another very inconvenient way to check out your storage, okay, we're not going to put any widget yet. We're just going to be straightly going through step by step. So when you go check out your storage, how much storage you have left, you have to go to the setting, you have to go to general, you have to go to the about, and then you can see how many available storage left, okay? This is how I help my client every single time. Even though I ask the client, do you know how much storage you have left? They have to go through this step every single time. In here on a Samsung Galaxy phone, you just need to go into My File, and then that's the storage right there. In addition, at the bottom here, you can go to Manage Storage and see what is occupying right here. Okay, they will tell you only 7% already taken, right? So now let's just say I want to see what is occupying. They can identify for me. However, if you actually look into your iPhone, let's just say we go to my file. This is only what you get. Okay, my phone, and then that's it. Okay, you cannot see what is the storages, what is occupying. You cannot see anything. So this is very inconvenient because you have to go actual setting, which in here there is no setting. So you have to go back out. You have to go to the setting. All right, you have to go to general, about, and then go down here to see your actual storage, how many available left. In addition, if you go into your My File, there is no connections with Google. You only can connect with your iCloud, which is here, okay? And then that's it. They strictly want you to use iCloud, no Google, anything. However, on a Samsung device, they're really okay with OneDrive or even Google Drive, okay? So you can connect one of these with no issue. And then you just sign in, whatever the email you want, and then now you can put your stuff inside by using My File. In here, if you want to do that, you have to download separate app. Let's say Google Drive, let's say OneDrive. You have to download separate app just to back up your videos or your files. So let's just say we want to set up a timer, okay? Because you have a bunch of people standing behind you and you want to set a timer. In here, you cannot do anything, okay? Because you have to set it manually. Okay, right here, and right there, timer, and you have to set it, and you have to press it, and then you have to run to the back and set up a timer. And each timer only can take one picture. There's no setting that you can do multiple pictures with one timer, right? So this is how you do it. There's nothing else, right? Or you have a Bluetooth remote control, right? So that's how you do it, right? And then press tab or whatever, and then they will start the timer right there. On the Samsung Galaxy phone, doesn't matter which Galaxy phone you have, you go to your camera, and then you go to the setting. Make sure you turn this on, okay? Go to camera assistance, and then go all the way down. We want to set this up. One timer takes 7 pictures. Each picture will have like 1.5 seconds apart, so you can do whatever you want. In addition, you can use your palm to take pictures. So you can use floating show palm or even using voice to tell them to take picture. So let's just say if you set it up like this, you go all the way to the back, you don't have to come back and press a button again. You just use your palm every single time when you finish, and then they can retake your picture. And every time when you retake a picture, okay, let's just say you're going to use my palm, it will take 7 pictures for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Now you want to do it again, you don't have to come back up to press a button again. You just go like this, okay, go like this, palm, and then do it again. So you can stay wherever you are and just keep taking pictures. But on iPhone, it's like back in like 90s and they still cannot make that work. Use palm, voice, doesn't matter. Do something, but they cannot do it. Okay, so the next feature is it's actually wireless charging. We call reverse wireless charging. So a lot of people said MagSafe. A lot of people say like Android is going to copy MagSafe. However, on the iPhone, they still do not have wireless charging. Okay, wireless reverse charging. So if you go right here, if you go right down here, there's like this thing called wireless power share. When you press this, I can charge your phone if your phone is running off battery, okay? So I just press like this, it will charge the iPhone. Or it can charge my watch too. And this is super, super convenient. It's because that when you run out of battery, which it happens a lot of time, and yet, okay, it will work with no issue, okay? And the second thing is, they do not have fingerprints. And I'm not sure why people are still making excuses of having like Face ID is the safest way to unlock your phone. We have 7 ways of unlocking this phone. 7 different ways. We don't need fingerprint. We don't even need Face ID. We can just use a password. We can use a PIN. We can use a pattern. We can use Google to lock this phone. No issue. This one here, they are controlling you. There's only 2 ways of unlocking the phone. One is your Face ID. Second is your PIN. And then that's it. There is no third way. So if they want to register your face or they want to take your information by using your face, it's quite easy because just use a Face ID and that's it. If I want no Face ID just right now, I can only use PIN. I cannot use password. I cannot use pattern. I cannot do anything. This is the only thing I can do to unlock my phone, PIN and Face ID. But there are 7 different ways of unlocking this Android device. That doesn't matter which Android you have, okay? All this will work if you just set it up with no Face ID or fingerprint. And I'm going to teach you one of the final tricks is if you want to send something to here or send something to here, it's actually quite easy. It's called local share, all right? Local share, in here, there's a local share. And both of them can talk, okay? So it's not that hard. So let's just say if you want to send something to right there, you can press that, kind mango, press that, accept. Now it transferred right there, super easy. At the same time, if you press the media here, and let's just say I want this, let's just say a video, okay? Press confirm, and this is called Tidy Pumpkin iPhone. And press that, press accept, super easy. So don't tell me that ecosystem prevent you from using Samsung because it's just that easy. Please subscribe my channel and share this video. This is just a basic things that I realized that they don't have it. It's quite a bummer, but this is it. So stay tuned for my next video and I will tell you what are the things that iPhone can do, but Samsung cannot do. And stay tuned and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Peace out.